everyone, I'm Lou Studdard, producer at Toys for Bob, and I'm here to talk to you about Crash Bandicoot 4, It's About Time. Throughout Crash 4, you'll see wide open new vistas, new character models, and lots of expressive animations. And with all of that also comes new additions to the platforming, like having the ability to wall run, rope swing, rail grind, and zip line as well. You can play the entire game as Coco.
Oh?
Any level that you can play as Crash, you can also play as Coco. It was also very important for us that she take a more prominent role in the story this time as well. But that's not all. We've got a few other characters that you'll get to control at key points in the adventure, so that they can provide their own fresh perspectives.
Dude, this looks
and
really,
new
really
gameplay.
good.
Here you can see that you'll be taking control of Neo Cortex. He's all about using his blaster to change an enemy in his path. In addition to playing as Cortex, we're excited to reveal that for the first time, you'll also get to tail slap your way through crates as Dingodile. I repeat, you get to play as Dingodile in Crash 4.
Oh, shit.
And a lot has changed in the years since we last saw Dingodile. In fact, he hung up his old flamethrower rocket launcher combo when he decided to retire from a life of villainy and open a diner. Unfortunately for Dingo, fortunately for us, his adventure begins by witnessing the destruction of said beloved diner and getting sucked into another dimension.
Okay.
Finally, there's one more surprise I'm incredibly excited to show you today. The Crash Bandicoot series has always been about finding new and exciting ways to play through the game. In the past, it's been about taking on time trials or discovering all the hidden secrets. Well, for Crash 4, we wanted to bring something brand new to the table, so we teamed up with our friends at Beanox to create a brand new style of play for Crash 4 that we call Inverted Mode. It's our souped-up, bumpa-berry-fueled take on a mirror mode. Not only are perspectives shifted, but now each of the dimensions are rendered in a new and unique art style that really changes the look and feel of the experience. One dimension could be asking you to traverse through a neon wasteland, while another tasks players with spinning paint all over the environment to see their path forward. We've even got one that feels like an old-timey movie, with the overcranked camera speed increasing the actual speed of gameplay as well. Once unlocked, players can replay all the game's levels with a totally new and dynamic look and feel. It's an incredibly fun feature that is going to give every player, especially the completionists out there, a reason to revisit each level again to see what new and exciting experiences in store for them. So that's some of the new stuff that we have in store for you in Crash Bandicoot 4, It's About Time. Experience the space and time-bending madness on October 2nd.
I was thinking about not picking up Crash 4. Dude, Crash 4 looked great from the very jump.
Today's State of Play is loaded with third-party updates for PS4 and PSVR, and some new PS5 gameplay too. We opened the show with an all-new look at Crash 4, It's About Time, coming to PlayStation 4 on October 2nd. Now let's keep the party going with the latest from IO Interactive.
Again, I'm sorry I'm late, y'all. It's the fitness stuff. It wasn't working out. It was cooking the food. Trying to get there, but I'll tell you about it after this. I promise you, I wasn't being negligent or just whatever.
Besides, this is your big day. You should mingle, have fun.
Oh, don't worry about that. My art speaks for itself.
Well, I have to go. I'll call you when I get back to you.
Nice headband, by the way, Cap. But you don't like my headband? That's my gym shorts right now. You can't see them. I will tell you, I did do shower skip to get here. Like that's how hurry up and get live I was trying to be right now. Elden Ring waiting room, dude. With the Rona, man. Like, look, wear a mask, bro. Like, you know what's slowing down Elden Ring? The Rona. So wear a mask and let's get rid of the Rona at this point. Implying I don't. No, you're right. Might be Halo, baby. We need to do permission to feels bad, man. Granted, bro. You wear the mask and still waiting for Elden. All we can do. Time travel? don't know what this would be. Prince of Persia reboot? Oh, yeah, yo, this is definitely Braid. Okay. Is this the original though, or is this like a sequel, or like, what is this? Anniversary edition, okay. What more do people want out of Braid? That's my question.
We are happy to announce Braid Anniversary Edition. It's the classic puzzle adventure where you manipulate time, hand repainted for modern, high resolutions.
Many areas have been re-envisioned to make them more unique, and it's even more like a living painting with brushstrokes animating the world. There are more than 9 pixels for each pixel in the original game. There are new animations for smoother motion,
Improved sound and music to enhance the mood, and many hours of developer commentary and interviews on subjects like puzzle design, programming, and visual art.
We plan to make it the most detailed commentary in any game ever. So if you want to learn how video games are made, Braid Anniversary Edition will be a really good resource.
We hope you'll enjoy the game when it comes out early next year.
Ooh, damn. An unparalleled amount of developer commentary. That would be pretty cool. I need to play Braid to be in this. Is it enough for y'all to double dip though?
The Pathless is a mythic adventure set on a mystical island. Let's take a quick tour in this new footage captured from PS5.
Hi everyone, this is Matt Nava from Giant Squid. I'm excited to share more with you today about our upcoming game, The Pathless.
This is all that little bird, right? This is the one where you can like send that the hawk out.
The Pathless is an open-world, mythic adventure game set in a vast forest. You play as the Hunter. The Hunter is a master of archery. She can shoot talismans to fill her dash meter, which allows her to bound across the landscape. Fluid, dynamic movement is at the core of the Pathless. So the game's unique take on archery is all about timing, not aiming down sights. This design was critical to making it possible to shoot even while moving fast and performing acrobatic maneuvers. You instantly
cool,
feel
actually.
as skilled as the hunter herself.
I'm assuming you can't like spam the arrows. There's like a cooldown on them.
With help from the eagle, you can even fly. The bond between the hunter and the eagle is central in the Pathless. You can gain altitude while you glide by flapping.
All right, you have one feather right now on the top middle. How do you? Okay. Okay, the feathers are your how you ascend.
Make sure you pet the eagle to keep it clean and in good flying condition. The Pathless is all about finding your own way forward. So unlike most open world games, there's no map. Instead, the hunter can use her mask to peer into the spirit world and discover distant landmarks. It even shows you where you've been. Getting to higher vantage points will let you see further with spirit vision.
Man, no map, man. What is this? 1996? Man, this is some bullshit. Hey, what's up,
Giant
BK?
cursed spirits, the source of the darkness, will pose a constant threat to you on your quest. They will try to separate you from the eagle. Stay still in the light to avoid detection. You won't be able to take on the cursed spirits until you've returned light to the obelisks.
This looks pretty cool, actually. I think I'll play this, chat. It's coming out this year.
obelisks are restored, the cursed spirits will be vulnerable. Chase them down through the forest to corner them in a dramatic final battle.
Also, reminder, it's been 16
I
minutes
hope you've
so
enjoyed
far.
this overview of the Pathless.
Our state of play
We've only
still 20
scratched the
minutes long?
surface.
Or are they
There's
like an
so
hour
much more
long
to
now?
explore and discover. The Pathless is coming out later this year. Thanks for watching.
No, that's a fair point. The QTE style combat could be repetitive, but I think they're aware of that, so there's probably gonna be a lot of variety. Oh, this is PS5. Oh. Okay.
Next up, let's see what's in store for Spelunky 2.
Hi, my name is Derek Yu, and I'm the creator of Spelunky. For Spelunky 2, I wanted to make sure we made something that got old fans excited and also brought in new players. It was important we didn't change the things that made Spelunky such a unique experience in the first place. So many people became fans of the game through their friends and family, and even strangers on the internet. That's one reason why we're adding online multiplayer, so that more people can play the game together.
Okay.
And I also wanted to include that feeling of community in
they said
Spelunky
no
2 itself
PS5
to make sure
hardware
that the game felt
news
welcoming
today.
even though it's difficult. In Spelunky 2, when you do runs and discover new characters, you'll also be building an in-game community and family. I designed the world of Spelunky 2 to feel much more rich and dynamic than Spelunky 1. It's going to feel a lot more full. Players will be able to explore and interact with it in lots of new ways. For example, you'll be able to ride turkeys and find hidden passageways. And you'll have to choose between branching paths as you make your way deeper into the caves. As a result, the stories players create will have much more texture to them. Even after many, many hours of playing, I still have interesting runs that don't
Yeah, I
even
wouldn't
go
be
past
surprised
the
if we don't
first
see anything
area.
major here. I don't think Sony feels
In
any real
Spelunky
pressure.
1, runs often centered around the shops.
Because I
and how you
don't know if
chose
I
to
would say that
interact
Halo
with them.
Infinite really blew anybody away.
So in Spelunky 2, we've expanded the shopping experience and made them more nuanced
Though it's not really
and
still in the
exciting.
limelight from the PS5 hype at this point.
And also added new characters that can help you or hinder you. Given how amazing the Spelunky community is, it's hard to say how long it will take to find the deepest secrets. But I think the great thing about Spelunky is that the deepest secrets are the ones that even I don't know about. And there are lots of new things to play with that I hope players can use to push past the boundaries of what we, as the developers, know about the game. I have two types of favorite stories from Spelunky fans. First are when people are genuinely surprised by something that happened in the game. And second, the ones where people shared a fun experience with friends and family in multiplayer.
Would they've been making this
These are the
regardless of
stories I
Halo?
wanted to expand
It's
upon
not
in
about that.
Spelunky
It's
2.
more like
They're really
you have
what
all
guided my
your
design choices.
arsenal of things you want to reveal,
After
and
releasing
you can choose
Spelunky,
to
I
withhold
knew
stuff
there was
if
a
you
lot
want to.
more that could be done with the concept and the world. Knowing that possibility was out there is what's been exciting for me and the rest of the team. In a lot of ways, when Spelunky 2 comes out, I want players to experience what we experienced making it. That feeling that there's something special there waiting for you to discover it. A big thanks to the fans who've waited patiently for us to finish Spelunky 2. It's been a long journey, but I think it's going to be worth it. Thanks.
Indie game resident sleeper. I don't know, bro. Video games resident sleeper. Yeah, see that? See there you go. Right? Yeah, you can't write off all indie games like that. Like,
We've got a
also gonna have,
bunch
like,
of
more
new
shit
PS4
like,
updates to
like
share with
EA
you,
or whatever.
starting with a closer look at Genshin Impact.
Hey, there's something strange over there. Come on, let's take a look.
Good lord, that ass. I mean, good lord, those graphics. Wait, is this that Breath of the Wild? Wait, is that game with the 4 characters you can swap in and out of? This is that game. Okay, all right, yeah. This looks actually really, really good. Breath of the Weed. Heard that.
I deal in death. If you cannot bring yourself to kill, speak my name.
What is this disturbance to which I awaken?
That's a gotcha game?
Think we can get away?
Okay, what?
Time for takeoff!
Sentient filth. I claim your mind for the Void Armada.
Ooh, okay.
Gods have squealed for my mercies.
Ooh, this music though.
Who are you to stand in the way
Hardcore
of
game
my
development.
vengeance? This ambition of yours, what a waste of stardust. Go all out or go home, Emperor! Aeon must die. I am eternal.
Another All-Stars attempt? I would say no. It was such a flop. Not even close. And I'd say that the production value of Smash Ultimate has like made that really intimidating to try to like step on that territory for platform fighters. I don't know. I think the OST is dope, y'all.
It's time to talk Bugsnax. Let's check out some gameplay footage captured from PS5.
My invitation is open. Come join me on the island of Bugsnax.
Wow, that's your new lead? Another monster hunt? Elizabeth Megafig is a 2-bit con artist! Don't tell me you actually believe this half-baked nonsense! I swear, if you chase this Bugsnax story, you're out of a job!
You're the journalist! Lisbeth said you'd be coming. There's a Bugsnax right over there. Do me a favor and take my snack trap.
Stranger, I could use your help. This bunger goes wild for ketchup. Use it to lead the bunger over yonder.
I want you to use that journalistic instinct to find out what my favorite bug snack is. And feed it to me, obs.
How's my little sprout doing? He misses Papa? Oh, of course he does. Well, I have a few prototype traps that I could put to use.
You're pretty good at stuff, and nobody hates you yet. You can catch Bugsnax and bring everybody back to Snacksburg.
Well, say you do find these Bugsnax and make it back alive. You just might keep your job. Now get going and try not to fall off a cliff.
There's a lot more in store. Let's start with an update on an eagerly awaited PlayStation VR game.
I don't know if I would play Bugsnax, but I could see the appeal of it.
Is wrong with you?
Can I ask the question, chat? Battlefront 2. How's that going, you know, 3 years later?
I don't understand why you never mentioned that you had the Force.
It's really good now. Vader Immortal.
Whatever you do, stay in the light.
Also, I think we're crossing the 30-minute mark here, so is this going to be an hour long? Loggers. Simply put, that it's a really big thermalated bottle. It holds 1 gallon of liquid, so it I'm able to like make sure I actually meet my 1 gallon of water a day quota. Oh, PS5 time.
Now let's take a look at 2 new games headed to PS5.
Ooh.
We are the forest shadows.
Thank you.
Ghosts, running silently between the straight, cold lines of a corrupt state.
All right, boys, he was good.
They count, ration, manipulate.
There's a wolf in the night and he's talking.
They've taken everything from those they claim to protect.
When the stakes loom ravage on
Authority and steel will not stop us. We aren't an invading army. We are wraiths. We bypass defenses and strike at the heart.
The ghost of the forest, the wraith of the night. twice, he'll be by your side. Stag comes heavy, it's the archer's eye.
We take back what was stolen,
When the hoods both fly
and the people call us heroes.
from the dead all night.
Oh
To
shit.
others,
Doc
we
is
are
live
rivals.
now. Well, I saw he was. Oh, fuck. Actually, I know he was on Instagram earlier, teasing a little bit.
We are all outlaws. But some of us will become legends.
When hoods both fly from the dead all night.
Before we wrap up, let's take a tour of Godfall. We've got new PS5 gameplay for this melee-focused action epic launching this holiday.
All right, well, we got Godfall, and that's it. All right. My man said golf ball. I saw that.
Hello, my name is Keith Lee, and I am the game director for Godfall. On behalf of Counterplay Games, we are very excited to share gameplay with you today and to offer you a glimpse into the mystical world of Godfall. Today, you'll be seeing extensive gameplay captured on a PlayStation 5 development kit. Please keep in mind that the game is still a work in progress, and some things may change from the final product as we continue to learn and harness the power of Sony's next generation console. Please enjoy. So let's jump right into what Godfall is.
Yeah, what is it? Like,
Godfall is a looter slasher that features intense action, satisfying moment-to-moment combat, and robust loot progression systems. You can enjoy the game at your own pace, playing alone, or through online co-op with up to 2 additional teammates.
Okay.
Godfall is set in a brand new high fantasy universe filled with heroic knights, arcane magic, and forbidden realms.
all right.
The world
Why
is
is
split
looter
up
a bad thing,
into
Chad?
the
Help me out here.
elemental realms
I'm
of earth,
boomer clap. I don't know that.
water,
Why is
air,
looter a bad word now?
and fire. Godfall is a complete package. All loot and gear in the game are acquired or unlocked through gameplay. There are no microtransactions, no waiting for content. It's all in the game on day one. As you adventure, you'll get to tear through enemies to challenge a mad god who awaits you at the top. You play a Valorian knight, a godlike warrior able to equip valor plates, legendary armor sets that transform you into an unstoppable master of melee combat. Throughout your journey, you'll find ancient valor plates lost in time, each with their own characteristics and long history. Now let's talk about gameplay in Godfall. First, our team wanted to do something different. We wanted to combine action RPG loot progression with third-person melee combat to create what we think is a looter slasher. Our game is therefore one part gear-driven and one part player skill-driven. In other words, not only do we want you to find exquisite weapons with powerful loot traits, but we also want you to have that feeling of accomplishment for mastering the wide set of combat mechanics available to you in Godfall.
I see.
From
Looter
a combat
means time
philosophy
waster
perspective,
to some of y'all.
the melee
Okay.
combat in Godfall is intended to be fluid,
Like,
dynamic,
for the loot to be
and interactive,
progressive, there has to be a lot of time
embracing
investment for it
offense
to not be
over
broken.
defense. More often than not, you'll be facing multiple enemies at the same time. As a result, you should always be moving and closing the gap on enemies. Also, you dominate the combat space, not the enemies, and the game rewards you for being aggressive.
man. Y'all ain't got roll in this game, dude. Do all this Dark Souls, man. I want roll, bro.
We hope you enjoyed our first walkthrough video of Godfall running on the PlayStation 5. We also want to thank all the fans for their endless support since our initial reveal back in December.
Okay.
That's a wrap. We hope you enjoyed this peek into the future of PlayStation. See you next time.
Let me check out the Twitch chat here. Boys, you already know. Oh my god, dude. It's always a shit show. Alright. So Godfall, I guess the thing for me about it is like I would say the beef I have with like I guess like loot appeal in a genre, if you're gonna do like a loot X hybrid or whatever, is the fact that like why do I care is the whole thing. Like, okay, cool, I got loot, but what's the loot gonna get me, you know what I'm saying? Or what's the loot gonna like do to like bring things forward further, I suppose. So I don't know if I haven't seen a Godfall trailer, or like I don't know, like I guess would I care if if I had like a narrative lure, like what am I going to do and why? Maybe. I don't know. Maybe I'm overthinking it. Maybe I'm like not presenting it correctly. I'm trying to figure out like what's like it can get there for me. It's not there yet, and I think it's just there's some missing information based off of like you showed me the gameplay, but I don't think I've seen the Godfall trailer yet. Just like screenshots and the announcement way back when. Yeah. So with that out of the way though, boys. Okay, state of play. What do y'all? They're getting better, right? I mean, that was 40 minutes. It wasn't 20 minutes of like ads being thrown at you. Now it's like you know it's something, right?